What? Oh.
Yeah?
What? It is too American.
I'm starting today.
Hello. Xiaomanyc, and I think he's a guy who's white and he speaks, I'm not sure how well his Chinese is, but he goes into shops and he speaks Chinese, which sounds fluent to me.
So he's a TikToker or a YouTuber?
YouTuber, yeah.
Never heard of him. Very interesting. And it kind of feels weird. So Korean is a single homogeneous, so it's very interesting to watch some person with another skin tone, another eye color, like speak our language fluently. And especially if their pronunciation is like perfect. Because it's kind of hard for foreigners to speak Korean, so.
For me, it's kind of unmatched.
Oh, yeah, it's not, yeah.
With the face and the sound he speak, but it's strangely good.
Doesn't it look like a dubbing kind of?
Yeah. Kind of.
For me in America, I'm used to seeing people of different looks speaking English, but living abroad in another country like Korea that's homogenous, respect people that have really excellent pronunciation when they speak English, because it takes a lot of effort to learn that. Also, like, you have really good pronunciation.
Thank you.
So when I think of that, I just think, oh, this person must have put a lot of time and effort, or they're very intelligent. So yeah.
For me, I have seen a few YouTubers or TikTokers speaking in Hindi. They are so, like, the pronunciation is good, and if nobody tells me that they are not Indians, I would not know that they are not Indians, because India is like diverse, right? So to me, they would look just like other northeastern Indians.
이런 사람 너무 부러워요. 한국어도 잘해서, 중국어도 잘해서, 심지어 영어도 잘했어요.
I tried learning Chinese and I gave up.
Me too.
I tried so hard and so long. I tried for like 5 years and I gave up because of the letters and the tonal changes.
I took level 1 and I said, no thank you. 我不会说中文. That's it. That's all I can say.
I think Chinese just scares, like, the language. When I hear it, it's so scary that I'm not even going to try to.
Oh really? No, but it's a beautiful language. I love it.
Because I have a friend and she tries to make me say a few words and I just keep repeating and she's like, no, not like this. I just keep repeating and I'm like, okay, I'm done. No more trying. I think with the American culture, we kind of have been brought up like that, like, you know, watching the TV shows and everything. So our perspective is fixed to what we see on the TV shows.
Media. Yeah. I hear this a lot from my friends who are from other countries.
Yeah. So yeah, we see that the teenagers are too rebellious and, you know, they do whatever they want. You know, those kind of, because we've watched those teenage dramas always and we wanted to be like that, honestly. Yeah. And for Korea, I've watched a lot of K-dramas. I'm a huge K-pop fan. Yeah, it was always nice to listen to the songs, but I always thought of Korean as a very sweet language.
Really?
Yeah, it just sounds so sweet to my ears.
This is the first time hearing that Korean's a soft language.
Oh, well, that's the reason I started learning it too. Actually.
Really?
Kind of like melody.
Yeah, and for Indonesia, I think the food is so good because
Indonesian food is good.
Yeah, and I really want to visit because it's such a big country, like you know, island-wise, there are so many islands.
Okay. That's him.
Kamu dari mana? Kamu dari mana? Iya.
From here or dari Indonesia?
Di Indonesia mana?
Bekasi.
Oh, they speak in Indonesian actually.
No, she's speaking English.
But before, I guess. Oh, he can speak Indonesian actually.
He's speaking in Indonesian.
Yeah. But he speak kind of broken Indonesia. Like, well, it's not offensive word, but when you speak bahasa, if you only say the word itself, we can actually understand. So That's what he do.
So was he answering in Indonesian?
Yeah, and the mother who sell the food replied in Indonesian.
I thought it was English.
The pronunciation is kind of similar to the sounds in English.
Yeah.
She taught me that in another video.
It's white?
Oh, even he bargaining, I think.
Sedikit. Kamu orang Indonesia? Iya, orang Indonesia. Ya, wah. Teman saya orang Indonesia.
Ooh, he sounds fluent.
Yeah, he sounds good. Although it's broken Indonesia because he didn't do the grammar.
I feel like he speaks with confidence.
Yeah, that's right.
Important.
And there's no
confidence
pauses.
is so important.
Yeah.
He's just, if I say it quickly,
And even the person, the guy who answered it like, oh, you can speak Indonesian, something like that. Well, I will give him 7.
Ooh.
I saw some scene that he bargained to the seller. This is too expensive.
oh,
That was very Indonesian.
that gives him another point. The ability to bargain.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll give him one more point. Make it 7.
The word train, the words that he chose was hard ones.
Actually, the casual one, but he can.
Oh, he can express himself
Yeah.
well.
There's a book like traveling Indonesian for travelers. You can only read it once. You can use it in Indonesia. Maybe 1 month, 2 months.
I'm starting today.
That's what I said. Like she taught it to me last time. It was so simple. If you keep repeating that over a month or two, you can be conversational for an easy level. Yeah. So.
Whoa. Is he getting tortured?
What? It's barber
It's a
shop.
haircut, right?
Yeah?
Kind of massage, I think. Right?
It's a head massage.
What?
Intense sleep pleasure.
He looks so painful.
Because his whole head is like probably shaking, right?
The guy is so professional though. He's not even smiling.
The funny part is this is the first time I'm seeing a head massage like that.
really?
Because usually it's just 2 hands. But yeah, that was entertaining for me even. I would say rural areas, sorry this word, or town, if it's a town or semi-urban, we have like separate shops, salons for women and men. So yeah, I don't know what goes on in the...
I don't know what goes on in the barber shop. But how much is it?
Don't worry, it's very cheap, but I don't think so women get massages like that. Our hair will fall off. So it'll be just hands, yeah.
I prefer like a nice, you know.
Soft, gentle.
Oh.
Why? The man is so serious.
Because he's a professional.
I feel like it's so bad for your skin.
Oh yeah. But I think that would feel nice. What?
Dessert?
This is fun. Oh my god. It's after you eat food, after usually you have dinner. This is for digestion. Like if you eat yeah, it's on fire.
와塞.
Don't worry, it does not burn your mouth. It's a pan. I'm not sure what it is called in English. So the leaves of it, few like sweeteners and things which will help you in digestion. And then you put it and you wrap it and eat it. And this is like a special pan where they put fire and they put it in your mouth. And once you close it, the fire is gone. So it does not hurt you. It's nothing. It's just for a fun element. Oh, you should try. It tastes very sweet. It's very sweet. Yeah.
The flame looks so big though.
I know. Am I gonna burn your nose? Look, no, because it just came up till here. Like.
No, it does not burn. It's very fun. Yeah, you should try once.
What?
What was that?
I know something.
What?
When we saw the TikTok content in India, they always use the hand. And we say it, I'm sorry, it's not offense. It's kind of meme.
Oh, okay. And originally, we did not have spoons or forks or chopsticks or anything. We eat it with hands, and that actually has a more depth to it. It's not just because we have hands, we eat it with it. It said that when you eat your food with all your senses affects very nicely in your body. So your touch is there when you're eating your food. You see the food, you feel it, you smell it. That is why Indians mostly use hands for cooking.
Oh, Indonesia also.
Oh, really?
We use hands too.
Yeah.
But in that video,
Yeah,
other people. But we only use our
True,
food.
true.
That was my question, like he is the server, right? And is it because that he is not Indian that he just did it without asking? Or is that common to touch the food without asking because he's the server?
It depends where you're going. Honestly, like
But what did he do to the food? Did he just, what did he do?
he crushed it so that it's easy for the man to break it into pieces.
So it was,
I know that a lot of people don't like it because they say it's not hygienic, and I do believe that is true, honestly, because a lot of times it is not hygienic, but usually we will wash our hands thoroughly before eating our food. But yeah, if you're going to a street vendor or if you're going to places which are very small, like the YouTuber went, you will see this happening. Like honestly, I don't go to these places much, but I do go to street vendors, but I don't go to like restaurants like this where they will touch your food by their hands.
Yeah.
the funny thing is that he didn't say anything. I would expect like beforehand, like
He wasn't even surprised. He was like, okay.
especially in Korea, they would say something beforehand.
We would scream.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I wanted to get some.
You want one?
Yeah. आखिरी बार जब मैं पान खाया था मुझे बहुत पसंद है.
Is that Indian?
I think
Hindi, yeah, it's Hindi, yeah.
I can hear the American accent.
कौन सा पान खाना है? अच्छा पान बनाएगा तो
क्या आपके पास मीठा पान है?
कितना पान दूँ?
कितना एक?
He's so confident this time too. But he's like so comfortable with asking the questions in
Yeah.
Hindi.
I think that's why he's good, is that he puts himself out there.
Yeah.
He just does it, you know?
He starts the conversation.
Yeah, I like that he's trying a lot. Honestly, with the accent, it is a bit difficult to understand what he is saying. It is too American. I had a little hard time catching what he was trying to say. Thank you for the subtitles. I like that he's trying his best. And he's also like being like, oh, my Hindi is not very well. So yeah, that was a good try, honestly.
And the thing is, the way that the man also speak Hindi to him, although it's broken Hindi, is kind of helping.
The guy does not care if he's a foreigner, like the shopkeeper, right? He's just like, okay, you're speaking in Hindi, so I'll just speak in Hindi with you.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I also run into this issue a lot. Like when I speak Korean, I might be responded back in English because they think it's easier for me. But is there, like in India, do a lot of people, if they see a foreigner, would they speak English to them first, or would they just speak Hindi or?
I think it's a little different because we don't really see foreigners a lot, and usually when we see foreigners, they are usually just visiting. They are not really staying for long term. So mostly from the people that I have observed speaking to foreigners, they will try their best to speak in English. Even if they don't know English, they'll try to speak in English and try to be friendly with the foreigner. But not really, because we assume that they probably don't know, because they usually don't know.
Statistically.
嗨，你好。
你的中国话说得很好啊！我会英语，但是我很想找一个会说中国话的美国人，帮着做翻译。
做翻译。
我有一些很好的发在网上。
你有什么内容？
关于气候暖化。
气候暖化。
对，除了我，全世界没有任何人能解决了这个问题。
只有你能解决。
除了我，全世界没有第二个人。
kind of unmatched, the language he speaks and the appearance.
No, but the thing is, it's very educational, the words, but he's understanding every word that he says.
Man is talking kind of crazy now.
I think the man really likes that he can speak in Chinese, and that's why he's like, oh my god, I have to talk about so many things, about global warming.
Oh, this man is funny though. He's like, I can solve global warming. Yeah. I was so entranced by the conversation that I wasn't listening to how well he was speaking.
He was understanding every word. He never asked back. He was like, why?
But it feels like he understands a lot because he's talking about a very complex, topic.
Yeah.
He knew global warming. That was a pretty good.
So good. So good. 중국어 배우는 거 너무 어려워서 그래서 중국 사람이 이해할 수 있는 정도 하면 잘했어요. 나 이렇게 생각해.
The angle is hilarious.
但是你说那个中国的白族，中国没有白族。为你们多开一个民宿，行吗？可不可以？你们俩喜欢什么服装？给你们俩优惠啊！但是你说那个中国的白族，中国没有白族。
He really like him. In China, if you speak China, they will treat you well or something for traveler. If you speak English rather than China, because in that video, the man, the guy, the old man says he will give you the discount, right? Is it same if he speak English?
다른 사람 오는 사람이 다른 나라 친구이라고 생각해서 할인가 많이 줄게요.
What's up with this angle?
He using the tree.
呀 ，It's J。
老板脾气好好
啊，
是不是？
中文说的不错。
He said something so mean about him. So,
他到北京来留学过。
您看我上来留学过的吗？
他留。
Like he kinda changed his table.
我也感觉不像，是不是？我说过。但是因为中国人流利的口。
So excited right now.
But why does he like pinpoint the Beijing?
accent.
Yeah.
Is it Beijing R? He said something so mean to him, and at first I was like, he's like, you can't afford it.
And then he understood Chinese.
Yeah.
다니입니다. 다니? 다니. 제 이름은 샤오마입니다. 몇 살이세요? Okay, you're not supposed to ask that in Korean, I've learned. Okay.
He's really trying his best.
His pronunciation was good, and the way he spoke was very comfortable. Like, he wasn't that stiff, should I say? I don't think he was nervous speaking Korean, and the speed that he spoke, that's how like the Korean people actually speak. So I think that was very impressive. When she explained something, he catch some words like right away. That was kind of cool. I think he has some ability, kind of like talent in language.
The most difficult part when I learned Korean was the fact that there's different honorifics. There's a polite level of speaking, right? The highest politeness level and just like regular politeness level is a bit difficult. Sometimes I'll speak to my friends politely accidentally. Usually it's not the other way around because I try to avoid speaking impolite, but it's hard to go back and forth. We don't have that in English.
He's improving, actually.
한국어 우제부터
Oh, despite he's only learning one day, he definitely have the 용기, the confidence.
날 때부터 그 호리한 말은 하고 살고 우리는 미국에 와서 지금 살아요.
I think it's the first time he said, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Uje. That's kind of like he has kind of like the
Dialect.
I won't be even able to memorize the words. So the fact that he kind of connected the yesterday with 어제, I think that was very impressive. Yeah, he was really good.
I only learned Hangul in one day.
Yeah?
So I learned the Hangul character in one day. But then I didn't know how to say anything. Yeah.
Well, still, but still, it's not like, it's not like an alphabet.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, that's what I did in one day.
For me, I would not, because I don't have the confidence. You know, I'm avoid mistakes. He's really good.
Yeah, that is so true. Like in 24 hours,
Yeah.
if he can kind of understand what they are speaking and reply back to them. For me, I was like, okay, I can just see some letters and I can point it out and, you know, be proud of myself that I recognize the letters. That is what I can do in 24 hours.
But I think this person, not exactly afraid of making a mistake, he just wants to connect with people and learn from people, which I think is a really positive quality.
And he tried to listen to the other person speaking, which is a really hard part if you only learn the language for like 24 hours. His confidence is something I want to learn. If I had the confidence, then probably I would learn Chinese.
I think it's all of it is about how willing you are to put yourself in an environment where you might make a mistake.
That is so true, yeah. Because we saw him speak Mandarin and Korean and Hindi and of course his language, English, and I am not sure how many more he knows, right? I think confidence is one, and just putting yourself out there and even like trying to learn a language, right? He is trying his best to learn a language. Now I'm going to go back home and I'm like, okay, Korean.
And something impressive is that he's not speaking to a teacher. He's speaking to the native.
Yeah, yeah.
I won't say envy though, I admire. I don't like 부럽다라는. I really admire his confidence and his ability to like expand his knowledge on all of these different languages and connect with all these different people. I think that that's a really positive quality to have as a person, and I think that a lot of us should start making the effort to learn each other's languages for us in our world. If we understand each other more. Yeah.
So today we watched Xiaomanyc NYC's videos and we did a reaction.
If you like the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below.
We will see you next time.
Bye!